I call out a walk. I pray this devil die and get every evil thing the Lord got to give. And listen, I know you look at us in the state we in right now. Come here, SHALAM. Come here, SHALAM. I know you look at us in the state we in right now. Black people on drugs, and we suffering and dying. And I know it seems like you can do whatever you want to this people. I know it seems like this, but the time for glorifying yourself is soon at an end.
Shalom, Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge in Baltimore, Maryland. To get in contact with the school, call 443-595-7875. Also, we have online classes. They're free from 7 to 9, from Tuesday through Fridays. Alright, also we have a radio show, The Grill, hosted by Commanding General YAHANNA. Alright, from 9 to 11 every Monday. You can find more information on these things at ISUPK.com and onewest.org. Alright? The subject that we will be covering today is God a racist? And according to the Bible, yes, God is a racist. Alright? The first scripture that we're going to pull is Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. Alright? Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. Alright? The word holy means separate. Alright? We are a separate people and we are a special people. Alright? That's favoritism right there. Alright? Reading on in verse 6. Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Alright? We are above these nations. Alright? Above is not equality. Above is not 50-50, alright? We are a separate nation of people, we are a special people, and we are above all the nations, alright? Alright, from there, I'm going to go to Romans. I'm going to go to Romans chapter 9, verse 13. Alright? Romans chapter 9, verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. Alright? A lot of people say, well, it's just talking about one person. You're just talking about Jacob. You're just talking about Esau. When you go back in the Old Testament, Genesis, the 25th chapter and the 23rd verse, you'll see that it's two nations of people that was in their mother's womb. You understand? So when it says Jacob, it's talking about a particular nation of people. And that nation is the nation of Israel, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Alright? Esau is the progenitor of the so-called white man. Alright? So when it says Jacob have I loved, God is saying that I love the Israelites. And when it says Esau have I hated, he's saying that I hate white people. Alright? And it says as it is written in the beginning of that precept. Where is it written? In the Old Testament, in the book of Malachi. We can pull that real quick. Alright? Pull that real quick. Malachi chapter 1, verse 2. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith the Lord. Yet I loved Jacob. Verse 3. And I hated Esau. Alright, there you have it in the Old Testament. God hates white people. Alright, according to the scriptures. Alright, and from there I'm going to go to let's go to Amos chapter 3. Let's go to Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Alright. Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, verse 2, You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. You understand? He only known us. He only dealing with us. You understand? Because he only dealing with the nation of Israel, and he see that we not doing what he told us to do. We not following the law, statutes, commandments. He was going to punish us. What's one of them punishments? Slavery. All right. Us being in the ghettos. All right. Us being in the reservations. Israelites on the border. You understand? Us in these prison systems, man. I understand the nation of Israel is destroyed. You understand? These are punishments that the Lord has put upon us for not doing what he told us to do. You understand? For not following these laws. All right. From there, I'm going to go to Psalms. Psalms 147 and 19. All right. Psalms 147 verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation. All right. He only gave his truth to the Israelites, man. This Bible is only for one nation of people. Everybody else would just put the Bible down and forget about it. You understand? Because he only gave his truth to the Israelites. All right? One nation of people. Not everybody on the face of the earth. All right? That's racism. All right? All right? Continuing in verse 20. He hath not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. Understand? He ain't dealing with these other nations, man. He ain't dealing with these other nations, man. He's racist. All right? According to the scriptures. All right? We're going to get more on this. Isaiah chapter 40. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 15. All right? Isaiah chapter 40, verse 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket. All right? You got a bucket and it's filled up to the brim. You understand? You got a bucket, it's filled up to the brim, and a drop of water fall out. That's these other nations. All right? That drop that fell out of that bucket is nothing compared to what's in that bucket. All right? These nations are nothing. All right? Continuing in verse 15. And are counted as the small dust of the balance. All right? You got some dust on the balance or on the scale or whatnot, you understand? It amounts to nothing. It weighs to nothing. All right? It's nothing. It amounts to nothing. It doesn't weigh anything. All right? All right, from there we're going to go to in the Apocrypha, 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou hast made Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. It's saying that everybody comes out of Adam. It's just said that everybody comes out of Adam. Reading on in verse 54. And the people also whom thou hast chosen. All right? Putting a separation between the two. He just put a separation between the two when it said everybody comes out of Adam and another people. Meaning what? We are a separate nation. All right? We're a separate people. All right? Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. All right? He made the world for the sake of for the sake of Israel. For the sake of Israel, for one nation of people. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, all right? Verse 56. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing. These are other nations, they ain't nothing, man, according to the Bible. All right? They're nothing. But be like unto spittle. Spit. That's them. That's these other nations. They spit. according to God. All right. And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. All right. Just like we read in the book of Isaiah. All right. You got a vessel, you got a bucket filled up to the brim. One drop fall out. That's these other nations, man. That's these other nations. They drop a drop. You know what I'm saying? It amounts to nothing. All right. Reading on. Verse 57. And now, O Lord, behold these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing. All right. God is calling these nations heathens. God said it. All right. And they have ever been reputed as nothing. You understand? Meaning what? Continuously been reputed as nothing. Like, it should be understood that these people are nothing. You did? All right. And with that, I'm gonna wrap up this session. Again, you can get in contact with the school by calling 443-595-7875. All right. And with that, shalom, Israel.
When nowadays I work hard on the job till I come cross y'all. Still like I'm a criminal. Trying to get caught, it could be your first charge. Like, man, you ain't getting the minimum. It go dip, squat, 5 mile run. Push, pull, sit on, goddamn, get strong. Looking at my baby, trying to keep them doing wrong. It's too long before they grow. I can't leave them on their own. They killed Daddy like he had a 30-day cake. The news covering up the story for what they say. It took me back to the time we lost Otis. Pretending these crackers, they gon' tell you something bogus. And I'm thinking like, damn, what you tell the kids? We tried to put up a fight, but did we fail the kids? Cause they really got us looking like no damn good. And why success got to cost my manhood. Hey, black women